Is we done? I was gonna. Ah! What did it say? Oh. Yo, 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 yo. No, I'm just playing. I lied. Gonna eat first.
1 second, you feel safe. And then,
The police are on their way.
well, you still...
Keep going that way.
Okay. That's where
Are
we're
you gonna
going.
make that right? Then you're actually gonna have to make another right. Kyle!
You guys, when you see me, you may throw up. I'm gonna be honest.
That's okay.
Same.
That's
You
okay.
may throw up.
Listen, you're a normal human, okay? That's part of being human.
There's nothing normal about me. I'm gonna be honest. Where do y'all want to spawn? Just pick 1, 2, 3, or 4.
One.
Yeah, let's just go to the first one. So
Okay. I'm going there. I'm clicking
Finish.
finish.
3,
Yeah,
2,
I'm muted
1.
up.
Boys.
I'll see you boys in
I'm
hell.
going in.
Good luck,
Good
guys.
luck.
All right, y'all. They've played this before. I have not. This is basically first person's Project Zomboid. Oh, it damn sure is first person. Turn on. Bitch, turn on. Oh God. Guys, we are going to lose. I'll have a flashlight. Nice. A wardrobe, plaid shirt. Don't care about that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care much about ooh. You know what? I'll take it back. As I say, I don't care much about looting. We need to find the boys. The door is locked. Oh, there we go. How am I locked in my own fucking room? You know what? Kick this motherfucker. Oh. Oh. There we go. Okay. This place is a fucking mess. Oh my goodness. I'm actually glad the homies can't see me. Okay? Because they would, bread knife? That's probably pretty good, right? I think they might judge me. I would judge me. I'm gonna be honest. 'Cause this shit is gross. Is there a light switch? There we go. Okay. Oh, I got a pistol? Hey, we started with a damn pistol? Oh my God. You can go third person. Do I like this better? I'm not sure. I might actually. Do I have to take a piss? Drink? Oh, hell no. Antidepressants and a bandage. We might need those. Okay, let's go downstairs. Now's not the time to vacuum. Okay. How do I pull out my baseball bat? So I go to weapons. Little baseball bat in the hands. Didn't work. On the back. Didn't work. Hold. There we go. Secrets of Bread. I'm gonna read this book. This book is too difficult to read. You know, that's actually fair. It's actually fair. I don't know why I like looting so much in games. I don't know why all humans like looting so much in these fucking games. Alright, we need to take some food with us. Beer bottle. Pimple ass? Ugh. Some waffles, some ice cream. I'll take the waffles. Alright, tell you what, guys. I'm leaving. Alright, I gotta find the boys. Door's locked. Unlock. Open. Now, I'm gonna be honest. What the fuck is that? Hello? Hello? Are you friendly? Don't nobody think that. Can you shut the fuck up, please?
Yo,
Car battery. Can I take this bitch out?
I want to play this.
There we
Whole
go.
time. Wait a minute.
Wait, can I just drive this bitch? There's no key in the ignition? Can I
What's the
hotwire
name
this
of that
bitch?
game you said?
I'm not gonna try. Our main
Arknights.
goal is to find the homies, right? And I'm gonna. Can I just be honest? I'm gonna give you guys honest opinions as I play. Okay. This game looks like shit. This game does not look good. It does not look great. If I can drive this school bus though, I take it all back. I can hotwire this bitch. You ready?
Crazy shit on her.
Fuck. Shocking myself. I'm fine. Ouch. Ouch.
Or is it not?
Oh, hell yeah. Hey!
Arknights.
I told y'all.
Alright, let me put
Low
that-
beams, turn them on. Ah!
Chocolate fundraiser. With the Chase mobile app, things move a little more smoothly. Deposit checks easily and send money quickly.
Let me search your inventory.
That's convenience from Chase.
Hello? Short bus is here to pick y'all sons of bitches up. Hello?
My type of game.
Holy shit. Turn. Oh my god. School bus is here. I will find the boys. I will find the boys. Watch this. This some bitch turns a lot faster than I thought it would. Come on, Big Bertha. You can make it. Hello? Squirrel! Kyle! Delirious! Delirious! Squirrel! Kyle!
I can't
Do you think I have to
play.
hotwire this every time I restart it?
Oh.
Sorry. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to turn. It's like I'm driving a bus or something. Just drive through this fucking fence. Yeah! Nothing stops the fucking bus of doom! Watch this turn. Ready? Hey, boys! What's the horn? How do I honk the horn? I gotta find the horn. Settings. Bindings. Movement. Combat. Social. Vehicles.
Well, we down.
Vehicle horn. H. Okay, that makes sense. Hello? What do I hear? Hello? That may be nothing. I don't know. How am I sneaking? I just leveled up sneaking, driving a fucking school bus, honking the horn.
Alright, he got it.
Oh, you can't drive through that fence? Are you shitting me? I gotta go back over there and see if that was something.
Oh, dude, emergency broadcast system. I love that. What's going on, everybody? Welcome into Vane, the demo. Vane is a passion project. It's developed for free. That's a crazy, dude. That's amazing. There are only 2 developers, 1 programmer, and 1 level designer. With that in mind, there are a lot of bugs right now, and many features are incomplete. We accept donations, you guys. So let's show this little project some support because this game is super duper cool. I'm just gonna stick with all the basic default settings for now. Wow, that was okay.
Moment of truth.
Engineers are interesting creatures. When they are interested in something, they show extraordinary concentration. We love engineers. Kyocera.
Living with chronic migraine? 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine, and treatment is 4 times a year. So why wait? Talk to your doctor.
Botox effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away.
In this Vex for Life video, we'll be taking a look at Arknights Endfield, which is a new free-to-play action RPG developed by a Shanghai-based Chinese video game developer, Hypergriff. Arknights Endfield is releasing today, January 22nd, and is available on PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile. In this video, we'll be taking a look at gameplay mechanics, combat, what you can expect when you dive into Arknights Endfield, and how it stands out among other heavy gacha titles out there. And before we dive right in, a huge shout out to Hypergriff for sponsoring this video. If you guys like what you see and you want to help support the channel, you can download the game and try it out for yourself. As I mentioned just a second ago, it is free to play, so there is no risk to your finances to check it out. So let's jump into the story and setting of the game briefly before we get into the gameplay. Arknights Endfield welcomes players to Talos 2, which is a moon that was colonized by pioneers from Terra 152 years ago through a portal gate known as the Aether Gate. A century before the events of Arknights Endfield, the portal collapsed, causing the Terrans to be stranded on Talos 2. As a result, the pioneers had no choice but to settle there, and they thrived for generations, building a civilization and a new foundation for humanity. Players take on the role of the Administrator of Endfield Industries, an independent company that strives to provide and develop industrial technology and services. As the Endman, it is your task to rally your fellow operators to defend humanity from danger, explore vast wildlands and uninhabited territories, rebuild lost technology, and in general just expand your civilization. As someone who has played other gacha titles, at first I was worried that the narrative would be lacking. However, the developers have put effort into making the story and its setting compelling, and I found myself intrigued with the sci-fi theme, the combination of futuristic designs while maintaining classic Chinese architecture, and unique stylings of recruitable operators that will surely appeal to all types of players. And even though I did find some dialogue scenes to be cheesy in general, I was glad to see a skip button that allowed me to skip some of them when I just wanted to hop into the action. Okay, with the story out of the way, let's get into the gameplay and combat, which is what I know you really want to hear about. Arknights Endfield is an action role-playing title that doesn't seem to have a typical open-world map, but instead, it features vast intertwined areas that provides a considerable amount of landmarks and zones for players to explore. There is also modernized base building and industrial management through the AIC, or Automated Industrial Complex, while also incorporating some conventional elements of RPG combat and progression that will seem familiar for players who have played other action RPG titles and gacha games. Currently, there are 2 regions for players to explore, Valley 4 and the city of Wuling. Arknights Endfield has no shortage of activities for players to discover. There are various quests, storylines, puzzles, secrets, collectibles to find, and challenges to complete to earn extra rewards and personal achievements. As mentioned, the game consists of large interconnected zones, which is, in my opinion, a plus. Most developers approach exploration of a video game with an open world map, and while some could say it's the common standard for games when it comes to content and replayability these days, sometimes it's a smart move to scale down in this aspect and focus on making the zones distinct and alive while ensuring stability and performance. I cannot emphasize how some developers try and go wide with a huge open world game, but forget quality and performance when doing so, which ends up translating to a bad game, and that is simply not the case here. Exploration and movement, on the other hand, are simplified as there's no wall climbing, gliding in the air, or swimming. And as much as I wanted to dash around the map to get where I wanted to be, the game utilizes the use of facilities such as a network of zip lines, jump pads, and fast travel via limited TP points. In line with industrial management, it's your choice on how to solve minor puzzles to power up facilities scattered across the region by strategically placing electrical pylons and relay towers. While some may find it overwhelming at first to get a grip on base building, it does feel rewarding knowing that each player has its own unique way to build infrastructures.
I used to play a game.
The only problem I have with getting around the map is with the zip lines. I wish the minimap was still showing while using them so I knew which direction to travel in. Just like other ARPGs, Arknights Endfield will seem familiar compared with other games in the gacha market. A player's team consists of 4 operators, and each operator can execute a unique string of basic attacks, a battle skill, combo skills, and an ultimate ability. Combining these moves allows for seamless chaining of offensive reactions to execute bursts of damage, applying a variety of status effects, and an execution of cool, flashy moves. What anime-inspired action RPG would be complete without that? Battle skills are operator abilities that use SP, or skill points, a shared resource required to trigger an operator's skill. You can use battle skills up to 3 times, and consuming a bar of skill points will regenerate on its own by performing a perfect dodge, or from passive effects of an active operator. Battle skills vary from providing support, offensive, and defensive maneuvers. Combo skills, on the other hand, are special moves that trigger if certain conditions are met through coordination and synchronization between the active operators in a party. However, it is vital to know that these do not cost skill points, they cannot be spammed, and they do have a cooldown. Combo skills are pretty much QTEs that prompt you to press the correct button when the conditions are met. And for the ultimate
The sword, sovereign of all arms. 3 feet in hand, merely the mind's extension. Sword mirrors spirit. Ease follows mastery.
With the sword, I can be a hero?
Ultimate abilities, these are powerful skills that can be used if the energy meter of an operator is maxed out. The energy of an ultimate ability can regenerate in various ways, like using battle skills, combo skills, and consuming certain items. As for defensive tactics in combat, you can dodge enemy attacks or utilize an operator's unique defensive combat skill. Dodging enemy attacks does not allow players to consecutively dodge attacks, as it has a brief cooldown. However, it does reward players with reduced stamina consumption and SP recovery if they land a well-timed perfect dodge. The game also heavily revolves around physical statuses and arts inflictions. Physical statuses such as Lift and Knockdown accumulates vulnerable stacks, while Crush consumes the stacks to execute heavy physical damage, or Breach debuffs the target by weakening them to incoming physical attacks. Art inflictions, on the other hand, are elemental effects such as Heat, Electric, Cryo, and Nature that can stack up to 4 times on an enemy. By maximizing an elemental stack or combining certain elements or physical statuses with one another, you can apply various status ailments. There are also other operators that excel in consuming status ailments applied to enemies to deliver powerful combo skills and other effects. Enemies and bosses also feature a stun meter that periodically fills up as you attack them. And once the stun meter is full, the controlled operator can perform a strong attack that leaves the target briefly stunned, vulnerable to incoming attacks until it recovers. I wasn't particularly excited when fighting enemies, as I found the lack of diversity in fighting these construct-like aliens and raiders to be rather underwhelming. However, the boss battles made up for it because they had unique attack patterns, distinct designs, and compelling musical themes. One of the main differences between Arknights Endfield and other well-known gacha ARPGs such as Genshin Impact is that all of the selected operators in the player's party are active in the field, which reminds me of games such as Final Fantasy VII Remake. And even though it's nice to see the other operators fighting alongside you, there is some limitations to their actions, as they will only perform basic attacks and consume items if specific conditions are met. Players can freely switch between active operators to test out different combat styles, but the game does not require you to do so, as you can freely use another operator's battle skill, combo skill, or ultimate simply by pressing the dedicated button. This feature allows players to perform combos in a much more simplified manner. In my opinion, Arknights Endfield is at its best in combat when you perform a string of combos smoothly and finish off with amazing visually appealing moves, and that is why it's vital to understand how operators complement one another for more reactive pattern and combo setups. Aside from exploration and combat, the automated industry complex is one of the 3 core pillars of the game, allowing players to build facilities that can help in resource gathering and crafting a variety of finished products necessary for equipment and upgrades for operators. However, the AIC is also not limited to just producing materials, equipment, and consumable items, but it is also used for constructing devices such as turrets for combat and zip lines for a seamless experience in exploration. At first, it may seem overwhelming and intimidating, especially if you're someone who is not familiar with playing construction and management simulation games. However, after putting effort into learning the basics of the system, I found it rewarding to optimize the resources I needed for progressing both the development of the world and character progression. There are a lot of systems involved in the industrial management of the game, such as mining or gathering ores, facility building, power management, including automated production of gear, resources, and other materials that plays a significant role towards character progression. The AIC factory may appeal to experienced players and to those who wouldn't mind putting in the extra hours of building an industrial empire. However, casual players who don't have the patience might pass on playing the game due to its complexity and importance towards upgrades and character progression. Despite that, the game does feature a helpful tutorial for the AIC to learn the basic fundamentals, and it also features a blueprint system to save current builds, making it easy to copy-paste and even share layouts of machines, transport belts, and production facilities with the community. For character progression, Arknights Endfield features a traditional upgrade system that we can see across other gacha titles. You can upgrade the operator level to increase its attributes. Weapon leveling is there to improve its effects. You can improve an operator's ability matrix to increase the rank of an operator's combat skills. You can unlock talent nodes for more upgrades. You can further strengthen the operator by unlocking their potential phases. And finally, the promotion upgrades to raise the operator level cap to levels 40, 60, 80, and 90. Most of these upgrades require operator materials, plant materials, and currencies to unlock. Weapons, on the other hand, level up similar to how you level up operators. They also require upgrade materials and minerals to max out the level cap and promote it to further unlock higher level caps. You can also unlock their potential by sacrificing duplicates of the weapon to increase the weapon's passive effects, and finally infuse a weapon with essence orbs that drop from enemies to improve the substats of the weapon, such as critical hit chance, elemental damage, and healing effects. As for gear, it is divided into 3 categories: armor, gloves, and kit, and these are crafted in the factory. Luckily, gear doesn't have RNG, so as long as you have the right amount of materials, you can craft a specific piece of gear with the same attributes as many times as you need. However, increasing the substats of gear can get complicated, requires the player to grind a bit, and has a slim chance for you to acquire. When you upgrade, you'll need to target a substat that you want to upgrade and sacrifice similar pieces of gear for a chance to upgrade the substat in exchange for artifice and catalysts. As far as unlocking characters and weapons, the game separates its gacha banners for characters and weapons. Characters and weapon pools are categorized into 4 stars, 5 stars, and 6 stars. There are also different character gacha headhunting banners that require Aura Barrel and Aura Geometry. New Horizons banner, the basic headhunting banner, and character.
This is a team feeling zen. And these are the Dell PowerEdge servers that make them feel that way. They take care of themselves, so the team can spend less time stressing and more time growing their business.
Hello and welcome to my channel, I Win to Lose Gaming. Arknights Endfield is the newest franchise created by one of the titans of the gacha gaming industry, Griffline, the makers of Arknights. I've had the privilege of participating in both closed betas and have early access to the release, and I've learned a lot from my trials, tribulations, and molding over factory management, so here are my top tips for you to lose less hair with Arknights Endfield. Arknights Endfield is definitely one of the more complicated gacha games out there. From the factory system to combat mechanics to the gacha and even the UI, the game can feel overwhelming at first. Fortunately, I have spent close to 100 hours or so playing this game through its various pre-release states and can give you some advice to make your gameplay experience a bit smoother, a bit less confusing, and to potentially actually avoid some critical mistakes that can set your account back substantially. After beginning your adventure and being presented with the most difficult choice you've had to make in your entire life, choosing between the accomplished, adorable, and highly fashionable female administrator or some dude. After accidentally selecting the dude and regretting it, well, don't worry because you can change your appearance to the much more intelligent option of the female administrator. Obviously, I'm just joking a bit, but yeah, it's not a permanent commitment to your account. As for actual gameplay, progression is based on your authority level, which is basically your account level. You'll naturally level this up as you progress through the story, spend stamina, and explore. And you'll be bouncing between these activities and of course managing your factory. My first batch of advice is about exploration. Arknights Endfield's overworld consists of fairly large instanced maps. You can basically view each map as its own puzzle where you need to progress through the story, side quests, and explore to fully unlock. Not only that, but the end goal for each map is to basically wire it up and power the map with zip lines for fast commuting to expand the factory and to gather resources. As such, after you unlock them, which is fairly early on in the story, I highly recommend always bringing some relay towers. So as you're progressing through the story and exploring, you can set up your network of relay towers to power the map and to even power some puzzles along the way. And once you unlock the portable mining rigs, you'll also want to bring electric pylons plus portable mining rigs to mine ores throughout Valley 4. and you can even consider bringing some zip lines to set up fast commutes. Speaking of ores, always prioritize setting up your ore mining, as these ores are a critical resource for your factory. The point here is that by bringing these and placing them as you work through the story or subquest or explore, you're killing two birds with one stone. You'll definitely need to backtrack a lot to set up some of your relay towers and stuff, but this does save significantly on some of the backtracking. There are also random resources you'll just conveniently need to have in your inventory at times, so you'll end up backtracking regardless, but yeah, that's just kind of unavoidable with this game, to be honest. And a bit later, when you can craft your own explosives from the factory, always make sure you have some explosives on hand, as they are very helpful for many puzzles in the game. On screen, you'll see a list of the stuff that I usually bring as I unlock them through the story while I explore, because bringing these things can save a significant amount of time. Next, if you ever run into puzzles and other key exploration items like RUDEBOIII, which are basically oculuses that you can't be bothered to figure out how to grab at the moment, mark them on your map with map markers so you can save some time in the future for finding these. The map also provides some really helpful info on what you've collected and what you've missed as well, so be sure to use it if you're trying to grab all the resources throughout. Another key resource provided by exploration are these rare gathering sites. I recommend visiting these every day or two to gather character and weapon ascension materials and talent upgrade materials. You can also set up a zipline network to speed things up. Also, use your scanner gadget, which can be bound to the R key on the keyboard, to scan it to tell you how many there are and how long it'll take to respawn some of them. But yeah, you want to prioritize collecting these rare gathering sites pretty much every day or every other day, especially in the early game, so you can increase your level cap, level up your skills, and increase your weapon level caps as well. These are, well, obviously very important for progression purposes. And similar to rare gathering sites, you'll run into these recycling stations, and you should level these up as well, as these will provide valuable resources for leveling up ship-related stuff, and these also replenish, I believe, every day or so you have to visit these every day as well, or however long it takes to respawn them.
Machine learning is advancing, but businesses wonder if some machines can keep up.
Let's welcome our new coworker, Jeff.
Copier has...
Now, a major gameplay component of Arknights Endfield is the factory gameplay. The factory must grow, and the factory can be quite overwhelming at first. If you don't know what to do with the factory, I recommend the in-game tutorials and to also use the starting in-game blueprints. The key to a successful factory is to have enough thermal banks providing energy, and to make sure your energy consumption is less than your maximum potential energy. You should definitely double check that you're not using too many resources by checking the yield usage menu, which tells you your estimated inputs and outputs. Now the reality is, don't worry about min-maxing the factory at the beginning, just focus on getting the bare minimum up and running in the early game. In the end, factories are for regional credits and gear, both of which you'll need an absurd amount of, so don't worry about being a bit unoptimized in the early game. Progressing through the story and unlocking more ores and leveling outposts will provide more value for your account than early game factory min-maxing. In the mid to late game though, it will be important to optimize your factory more, but for now, just get the hang of the basics. Although, as I mentioned, leveling your outposts is important, so if you do have the spare resources, trade with them to help them level up, but again, you'll have plenty of time in the long run to optimize stuff like this. And yes, this applies to the gear you can craft as well. Just craft the early game gear as needed, and don't worry about wasting a few resources to craft this gear and to power up in the short term. Because, trust me, early game gear ends up being a negligible amount of resources compared to what's needed in the end game, as you will craft and sacrifice tons of gear through artificing just to try to upgrade your endgame gear. And that's the perfect segue to talk about the friend system. Usually in these gacha games, the friend system is a meme, where you have friends who honestly provide negligible benefits. However, friends in Arknights Endfield are actually pretty important. Having more friends will allow you to easily make a lot more factory credits, as you'll be able to flip goods for more credits, basically participating in a rudimentary stock market to earn a hefty amount of credits. And you'll also get friend points from
I
your
see.
friends to
I'm
purchase
reading and
stamina-related
looking and listening
items
to
and
what he's
even
saying.
some
That's like
arsenal
something you
tickets
just do
for
over
weapon
time.
pulls.
You don't
So
just
yeah,
jump
see
right
this
into it. So
handsome-looking
I ain't worried about
administrator
that part.
74430? They look like they'd make a good friend for dinner parties, so let's add them. This looks like Braxophone, because who else would set their portrait to be Chen? And that's the perfect segue from the earlier segue of friendship, but this time friendship with your agents. There's a gifting system to your operators, which you can purchase gift items through factory credits, and by giving them gifts, you increase their trust level, and this trust level actually provides a decent power up to them, providing them more of their main stat. Every day you can give a few gifts that have enhanced value. As such, I do recommend trying to remember to do this every day, especially for your main damage dealing agents. Arknights Endfield, like most gacha games, also only requires a tiny fraction of resources to level up characters at low levels. So it's not too big of a deal to level multiple characters up a bit, to try them out and try out their playstyles and to learn their synergies. However, after around level 30 or 40 or so, you should definitely start to be a bit more picky with who you level. And you might also have a better idea by then of what teams you'll build, given that you've likely done a decent number of pulls on the beginner banner and also the standard banner. Next, agents have various roles, weapons, elements, and stats. I'm not going to go into all of that in much detail right now, but one thing to keep track of when you gear them is their main stat and secondary stat, which provides 0.5% attack and 0.2% attack respectively. Keep these main stats and secondary stats in mind when crafting gear or giving them weapons, because yeah, that will determine whether those things are good for your agents. Also, some agents actually want to prioritize a different stat besides their main stat, like Antle, whose damage is very poor but his healing scales off of his strength stat instead of his main stat, intellect. So keep an eye out for certain abilities that scale off of a stat you might not expect. Now, the next tip is stamina related. Stamina, or sanity as it's called in this game, is your main way to obtain valuable resources for character progression and also provides a lot of account level experience. This means that you don't want to overcap on your stamina. There are of course stamina specific missions where you can spend your stamina, and stamina regenerates at a strange rate of 1 stamina per 7 minutes and 12 seconds, and you can check how much time you have before capping out your stamina. Pretty standard stuff, but I still think this is useful information. Also, there are some time-limited stamina potions, which you should use before they expire. Speaking of stamina, for free-to-play players, I highly recommend against spending your premium currency on stamina. Time will come and you will get more stamina, and you'll progress through the game. However, the main bottleneck of most people's accounts is the premium currency, as these are used to pull for the characters that you are likely playing the game for.
Commands, MCP servers, subagents, modes. Hooks, tools. There's a lot.
Now, I want to very briefly talk about team building. Team building in Arknights Endfield is actually, frankly, pretty unintuitive and complicated. Basically, the end goal is to have everyone be able to combo skill at some point in the team, and hopefully they can also contribute to the team in other ways as well. So, yeah, I actually recommend checking out my potentially upcoming video on team building, but here are a few early game teams on screen that you can consider using in the meantime. I'm not vouching for how meta these teams are in the end game, just that they seem to function well enough. So there are 2 characters I just want to point out really quickly that a lot of people are actually going to miss, and one of them is Antle, and he is, besides being a kind of weird looking furry convention lizard man, he is actually going to be a very strong character for any electric and heat team. So obviously if you're going to build Leviathan, and if you're considering to build Aviwena, then this guy is the guy, because he enhances a ton of damage for these teams as well as provides a bit of healing as well. But more importantly, he is a great damage buffer, and I think a lot of people are going to overlook him because He's a 4-star character, and I gotta be honest, he doesn't really look like much. So yeah, just keep him on your radar if those are the teams you're looking to build. And finally, we are all getting Ardelia for free on day 3. So don't forget about her, that you're going to be getting her soon. And I think pretty much every account should build her because she's pretty much universal buffer for physical as well as arts damage, and she provides healing as well. So since we're all getting her and she's a really incredible support, I highly recommend building her as well. And now we've reached, frankly, what I think is the most important part of this video, the gacha. Look, kudos to Griffline for letting me talk about the details and shortcomings of the gacha despite being given early access, but I have to warn you about Arknights' gacha system. First, there is a beginner banner gacha where you can get one of the standard 6-star characters. You'll get these tickets for free through playing through the story, so just use these whenever you get them. Then there's the standard banner where you can get the standard 6-star characters, and you'll get some standard banner pull tickets, which, you should just probably use them. And at 300 pulls, you get a standard 6-star selector. Finally, there's the featured character banner, where one character will be featured with a 50% chance to obtain them, and the other 2 featured characters will be in the 50% pool, along with the other standard 6-star characters. And after these banners end, these featured operators won't be added to the standard pool. So yeah, if you lose your 50-50 to Levitin, you have a non-negligible chance of actually getting Gilberta or Yvonne when you lose your 50-50. There's also a 120 pull guarantee for getting the featured 6-star character. And then there's a weapon banner which uses a separate arsenal ticket currency that you primarily get from pulling characters, and you also get them through some various other methods as well. Let's start off with some basic gacha advice. I highly recommend saving your premium currency, Origiometry, and Ouroboros for featured character pulls only. Avoid using these to refresh your stamina or on the weapon banner unless you don't mind spending money or having less pulls in general. Okay, I realize I rambled for like 5 minutes on this, so introducing this cute little graphic I made from a template in Google Slides. It's got the most important part of the gacha on it. And here's what you need to know to avoid wasting a bunch of money. You're guaranteed a 6-star at 80 pulls, with a soft pity starting at 65 pulls. This 6-star guarantee has a 50% chance to be the featured operator, with a 50% chance to get one of the other characters in the pool, including the other 2 featured operators. Concurrently, we also have the 120 pull Spark system, which at 120 pulls guarantees you the featured banner character. This 120 pull guarantee goes away if you get the featured character before 120 pulls. And most importantly, the pulls towards this 120 pull guarantee do not cross over to the next banner. This means that it's highly recommended to save 120 pulls, which is 60,000 Ouroboros or 800 Origiometry. If you get the character early, well, good for you. If not, well, you're guaranteed a featured character at least. It's also worth noting that the free 10 pulls we're getting at 30 pulls do not count towards the 120 pull Spark, so please take that into consideration when calculating how many pulls you have. And finally, be sure to use your free pull tickets for the banner, since those are of course banner exclusive and will expire. The same applies for the weapon banner as well, where I recommend saving up to 10 pulls or 15,840 arsenal tickets to guarantee the featured weapon you want.
When the world gave them setbacks, science gave them bounce backs. And when your vet delivered life-altering news, science delivered life-changing.
The good news is that overall, we should be getting a lot of pulls in version 1.0, way more than the 120 guarantee to get a featured banner character, estimated at around over 200-ish or so featured banner pulls. Of course, if we complete most of the content in version 1.0. Ultimately, the main thing that will determine the gacha's success will be how many pulls we get in the future. And fortunately, character dupes, aka potentials in this game, look pretty mid so far, so that's kinda nice for the free-to-plays. I wanted to make sure you're mentally prepared for the pitfalls and psychological traps involved with it. And hey, if you're just the YOLO gambling type, look, go for it, but just know the risks involved. Now this next tip doesn't really belong in any specific section of the video, so here it goes. Before the battle pass, if you plan on logging in every day and doing your battle pass missions and finishing off the entire battle pass, I do recommend spending 29 Origiometry, which you will get enough of just by playing through the game and stuff, to unlock the second tier battle pass. This is because you're actually refunded 32 Origiometry, thus netting 3 additional ones, and you get a 6-star weapon selector as well from the second tier in the battle pass, making this definitely worth picking up if you have the time to complete the battle pass. And here is overall what I think is the second most important tip after the gotcha spiel. Let's say you've joined a 42-kilometer run or 26 miles for my fellow hamburger gobblers, and you start off sprinting as fast as you can. Well, you're going to be sorely disappointed as you're barely any closer to that finish line. These gacha games are a marathon and not a sprint. Rushing these can lead to poor financial decisions, and believe me, I'm an expert at that. And it's easy to fall into the psychological traps that these types of games provide. You'll start to be tempted to refresh your stamina, to level up your character just a bit more, pull on banners that you shouldn't, and then even possibly swipe that credit card. And there's nothing wrong with that for those of you who have the means to do so. But for free-to-plays, I highly recommend patience. In most gacha games, dedicated free-to-play players tend to be able to still complete the endgame content eventually, and Arknights Endfield will likely be similar. And even if it's not, well, you're honestly not missing out on that much besides a few endgame rewards here and there. Yes, the game is shiny, and Yvonne's horns are also shiny, but time will fly by faster than you expect, and you'll reach that finish line just like the rest of us. And this leads me to my last tip. Don't sweat it. Yes, this may be a bit contradictory to my earlier slightly min-maxing tips or avoiding big mistakes, but first and foremost, Arknights Endfield is just a game. And assuming you followed my earlier advice on not wasting money, everything will probably be okay. Or not, and you can just uninstall. Anyway, most importantly, have fun. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. This is I Went to Lose, signing out.
Damn, he spent $2,000 and this shit didn't come out.
Behind this family's financial future is their advisor, helping them grow their wealth and share it across generations.
Hey, YouTube. Listen, it's not as bad as it looks, but it kind of is. Okay, I didn't expect to start spending on this game frame 1, but this is literally the first spot where you have F9 open. Okay, and then I was like, oh well, they're not gonna give me access to the shop right away, and then I clicked on this and they do give you access to the shop right now. They do give you access to the shop right now. I don't think they can stop me. Guys, I'm not gonna whale in this game after this. I am gonna be a collector only. I'm not max potentialing any character in the game. I'm a relatable streamer. 1 copy of each character, 1 copy of each signature weapon. Okay, nothing juicy, nothing crazy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys. That's fine, I'll whale. Wait, my wife in chat is saying that she's gonna whale because I'm not gonna whale. What? How does that make sense? What? XDD, she typed. When did you become a rat? When did my wife become a rat in my own stream? I don't get it. Chat, what if we just skip all the bundles and go raw dog the Origiometries? Yeah? Yeah, I'm down, man. Who cares? Oh my god, I can be disgusting. They made it very easy for you to spend a lot of money. There's a plus button here. I just kept on spam clicking it, and now my subtotal in my cart is $3,500. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, guys. Well, hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. You need 5,000 dual pull. How much Origios is it per pull? Let me see. I think it's... No! Don't... No. No, 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 no. I think do not be 60. I'm sorry, guys, but you need 67 Origios for a 10. Why? Absolute cinema, boys. Beginner temple. It. Send it. GG's. Ooh. That looks like just a 5-star. Right? I think it's a 5-star. 6-star is like orange. 6-star is like orange. I think the lever thingy is new, yeah. We did not see that in the beta, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna skip this. Oh, I don't think I can. I have to look at all the animations. The characters' animations are pretty cool. Akakuri's good. We got Perlica. She's literally free. No, all good. So, guys, notice on the screen a couple things. There are no weapons. No weapons. This is very good. So you'll be able with the P5. I think P5 is the max. You'll be able to P5 your 4 stars very easily. And forces there's some really good forces in the game. The bottom here, you guys notice this little thing is your weapon pulls. These are your weapon pulls. So 20, you need 2,000 for a 10 pull. Okay, 2,000. So a 5-star gives you 200, which is 1/10 of a pull. A 4-star gives you 20, which is 1/100th. And a 6-star gives you 2,000, a full 10 pull. Okay, all right. So that's my first temple here. Juicy. You guys notice it, 380 arsenal tickets. A bunch of potentials already. Very nice. This beginner banner, chat. This beginner banner, you will get all these pulls for free. You cannot convert any of your premium currency on accident on this beginner banner. So you guys know. So very, very nice here. You can't even get baited. If you try to do this, you can't. So this is the beginner banner. Then we got the standard banner. Then we got the juicer, the hottie banner, okay? So, if you guys watch my guide, I explained the gadget system at the end of my beginner's guide. It's a really quick 12-minute video covering 7 major features of the game. Arknights gadget system has 2 things you're looking out for. You see this right here, chat? Spark system. No 50-50. This is your spark system. You also have this right here. This is 50-50. This and this, not related. This one's gonna be hard, but these 2 right here are not related. This one you care about. Spark system you care about. This is gonna guarantee you that character. This does not carry over. This spark here, right here, does not carry over. If it says 1 attempt to guarantee and you do not complete it, the next banner will be 120 again, and you're gonna be depressing and sad. Okay, this right here does carry over. Okay, this right here does carry over. This one is perma 50-50. This will never give you guarantee, so you could lose this 10 times in a row. Before we do this, chat, I'm gonna do something that none of you should do. Absolutely 0 of you guys should do what I'm about to do. None of you in my chat are watching on YouTube, watching this YouTube video. You should never do what I'm about to do. I'm spending money in this standard headhunt to get every single operator here. Don't do that, smilers, okay? Should not do that. I'm spending money to get every single standard operator here. I have currently pre-topped up 280 bucks worth. All I did was I bought out all of these one-time things, and on the website there is a $114.99, which gives you 400. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Those of you who are pulling on this banner and using your free pulls, this, okay? Don't use this or this here. Honestly, you should never use this unless you're a whale like me. Smile. But this, only use here. This, you can use these. You can use these, but, you know, just sometimes. Because this is the most valuable currency in the game, or Geos. These are very, 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 very valuable. They're used for potential skins in the future. They're used for your premium battle pass, all that stuff, okay? Do not do what I'm about to do, okay? Do not do what I'm about to do. For all of you guys in chat watching to support my stupid decisions for content for you, you should use my sign-up link pinned in Twitch chat. Holy shit, no way. Also, if you're watching the YouTube video, oh my god, you should do it. That's crazy. Endfield is sponsoring me, but I'm using my own money here. Okay, the best way for me to describe it, I'm using sponsor money to make this video because I like gambling. You should not gamble. This is not financial advice. You should never gamble. Do not go to casinos and burn your money. But I am, because don't worry about that, okay? Oh yeah, also, guys, when you're pulling on these banners, I really hope you don't get this character right here. She's very cute. Her name is Ardelia. I think the most depressing people are the people that are going to get Ardelia off of this and Ardelia off of their standard pulls. Why? Because you get her for free. F7, Awakening Sign-In, right here, baby. For free. Hopefully you don't get her because you get her for free. All right, game. Wait, is that orange? I can't even tell, to be honest. No. No. Chen. Alright, guys. Let's take a look. Beginner banner. Do not do what I'm doing, by the way. Do not do what I'm doing. Do not do what I'm doing. I repeat, do not do what I'm doing. This is for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Alright, boys, do not do this. Oh!
You are trapped by a meaningless duty that was never yours. A path already proven to end in utter defeat.
We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans fell into ruin with that same gate.
Someone very important commissioned us with the Zeroth Directive. Your awakening, as well as the mission and plan I mentioned, are a part of it.
So, who commissioned it?
You did. You might not remember this either, but you've always been the leader of Endfield Industries. You are the paragon and most important companion of every Endfielder. I planted this oak to secure the continuation of life and civilization.
The seeds of justice and benevolence yielded nothing.
And I thought the Administrator, guardian of the Civilization Band, would be someone with ironclad resolution. To revive our civilization, you led Endfield and developed the proto-rig technology, as well as its ultimate evolution, the Protocol Automation Core. You're the only one who knows the entirety of the Zeroth Directive. You would lead us as a true hero. But most people fail to realize why you would always return to hibernation.
You carried the future of Terra and Talos too, yet no one cares about your sacrifice. But I witnessed your disappointment and despair. After so many years, so many awakenings, barely a few stayed true to you till the end.
The Endman is no longer the hero who saved us. Perhaps it is wrong to expect the Savior to appear twice.
Endman?
Endman.
Endman?
Endman.
Endman.
Administrator.
This time, you are no longer alone. You may have forgotten these faces, but they will remember yours. Their smiles are proof of your existence. We shall wait for you. We shall fight with every power.
If you ever see this page and you're on the standard banner, you should press cancel, okay? This is not good. So that's why I'm doing confirm. New?
Catello Wolfgardelupi, Endfield Crisis Team.
W.
I represent the pack. Give me any merc job.
Wolf Boy is
As long as
good
that contract
because
stands,
he is
I'll
really
do
good for
closing
lava.
facts.
Very good for lava. Oh, I got two. Cool. Nice. Okay. Okay, got 560 at a time. 66. Can I get an orange? Be cool. Who's next?
Oh, look, we meet again.
Japan.
Got an engineering problem? Put it out. Consider it fixed.
Japan.
I will be even happier.
Japan. Oh, his name is Wicked, bro. Japan. 67. Sorry. I'm just letting you guys know, unfortunately, the conversion is exactly 67, man. For 5,000 oral barrels, which is the 10th in this game, you need to convert 67 of your Origeos. I got 2 5-stars, nice. New?
I am Egypt.
Ooh, Arklight.
Call sign is Arklight.
I love her design.
I'm not a trained weaver of words.
Very good unit, by the way.
wish you well,
Vanguards.
and may you
Vanguard's very good. SP generation. SP generation, very good. 30 for a 6-star. Come on, let's do it. Hello? Hello, guys? I think I got 2 5-stars. Did I get 2 5-stars?
O knowledge most ancient, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the codes
I think
of
this
malice.
is Zaihi.
I am Zaihi,
Zaihi.
Administrator. May
Sabota.
you be in...
Alright, guys, first 6-star coming. Let's do it. I'm a pity gamer! You mother stinker, man. Wait! Never mind, I'm not a pity gamer. We're good. There it is, boys. No, red light of
This
destiny.
nigga spending some money. What's wrong with
Red
y'all?
light of
Y'all be
destiny.
spending money on.
Reporting for
Alright, who's my first one?
Studied Originium
Who is my
automation
first
and
one?
Occasionally help with
Who's my first one?
Cat.
5-star, Erlica, 4-star, 4-star, 4-star. Yes! Oh, nice animation.
Administrator, it's me,
How?
Wong. I'm still a bit green, but I'll work super hard.
I
They
brought
say
you
hardships
first
shape and perfect
in
us.
CBT.
But what
You
does
were my
perfection
least
really look
desired
like?
character.
Maybe someone like you has the answer. I'd really appreciate your insights.
This game's great, guys. This game's great. Alright, I'm angry. We're sent. Nope. Nope. I'm angry. I'm angry. Furious. Come on. One more. Dead.
Well, look who it is.
Abby Lena. Guys, I just need 3 more. Okay, Loki, guys, isn't Li Feng not bad? Because I need the 3 more, even though I'll never use him. True. Loki, not bad. I can't tell if it's a 6-star from that. Maybe the color's slightly different. Did I get 3 5-stars? I think I did. That's pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Okay, guys, let's see. Let's see, guys. How many weapon pulls do I have? 3. I have 30 pulls for weapons. Pretty nice. Okay, let's see. Nope, that still looks like a 5-star to me. That is still a 5-star to me. Okay. Japan. Come on, baby. Nope. How much you guys think it'll cost me to get everyone? Surely not more than 500 bucks, right?
Excuse me, is this where we sign up?
All your money. Let's see. Thanks, guys. Thanks for rooting for me. I really want to see like a red tint there. Nope. Okay. Oh, what's our biddy? 29, chat. 29. Same thing. I'll be winning again. 19. Possible here. Let's see. Any change here? That looks the same. Okay, this is a 6-star. I need help. Never mind, it's not. Okay, guys, never mind. Actually, hard pity, you mother sucker, man. Okay. Well, now I know. Oh, that is way more obvious. That is way more obvious. Okay. Cool. 3 5-stars too. Wait, 4. Oh my. Wait, what is this poll? Yo, chat, this was crazy. I got 4 5-stars and a 6-star.
We made again, admin. Got an engineering problem?
Yo, I got 4 5-stars and a 6-star in this.
Consider it fixed.
Yo!
Ember, Knight of the Order of Steel Oath, reporting for duty. As bound by the pact,
Holy
I shall
jiggle
obey your
physics.
command
Oh my,
until
did
the
you guys just see
crusade
that?
concludes.
Like, I don't even care about anything else. Did you guys just see what the hell just happened on my screen? Good gravy. What in the Zam was that? I'm not complaining, man. I'm not complaining. Okay? Wait, chat, look at... Look at... Yo! Wait, okay, no, isn't this poll crazy? Yo, chat, look at this. Look at this poll. Yo, this poll kind of crazy, bro. This poll is kind of crazy. 4 5-stars and a 6-star. God damn. Okay. All right. Kind of juiced. So chat, we have Li Feng, we have Ember, we need Pog and Last Right. I'm running out of summons. We will continue. Host incoming? Ah, it's all good. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. I'm only gonna post on Lava's banner. Anything? 1. Okay, that's a normal pity 1. I'm gonna need to spend more, chat. I'm gonna be the demon that I've always hated. I'm gonna be the demon that I've always hated. But truthfully, I might just be a gadget demon, guys. It's despair, but it might be the truth, guys. Any earlies? Not really. Wait, there's a chance though, I think. I think this can still transform. This right here. 1. Nope. I think after the second one, you know when it's not, which is fine. Okay. Nope. Guys, I need to top up again. 1. Nope. It's time. That is 280 bucks used. All right, guys, we're reaching the $500 mark. My payment method was declined by the bank.
1 hour later.
All right, guys, we left off. I just swiped another $230 US. Our total is now at $510 US. We have Li Feng and Ember. We need Last Right and Pog. Last Right and Pog, guys. Rip this VOD TBH, it'll be fine, chat. They're not gonna come after me. It's fine. I'm just a lowly gacha addict. It'll be fine, man. Nope. Alright. There are 22 on pity. Let's continue. Thank you for waiting. No earlies. Hello? Okay.
Hey, it's your bowels. Remember us. We're angry. Again. Good thing
Has to be here, right? There it is. There it is, boys. Last Right or Pog? Last Right or Pog? Okay. Damn, kind of satisfying. Last Right or Pog? Last right or pog.
Captain Akakuri of
10, 4, yes!
Hey, Administrator, it's me, Li Feng. I'm still a bit green, but
Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Did not happen. Did not happen. Did not happen. Did not happen. Fuck! This guy, man. No one likes him. Maybe the bank was right, guys. Maybe the bank knew I was getting Li Feng's. Come on. Okay, guys, we're a hard pity gamer here. Come on, I just need last right pog. Last right pog. Last right pog. Anything early? Come on, man. Spare. What's the difference between 4, 5, and 6 star characters? Not entirely sure. Pretty sure base stats are affected. That's a detail I did not pay attention to be honest. So I cannot answer that. Dude! No more Li Fengs, okay? Can we have a deal? Can we have a deal, guys? I have to swipe more. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. Yes! 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 2 5-stars as well. Yes. Yes.
Oxy, 7 skirmisher.
Fluoride is so hot, by the way.
Got any?
3,
Up.
4, 5, 6.
We meet again.
7,
Captain
8. Please, last right pog.
Greetings, Administrator. The names are Daria, and I'm a geologist from
Okay,
Rhode Island.
she's free, it's fine.
My current focus is the
Ew.
correlations between geological disasters and the ether star.
She's free, it's fine. It's fine, it's free. It's fine. Okay, now we really need last right pog. Last right pog. Guys, we're about to swipe more. Business expense. We're about to swipe more, guys. Wait, chat. Wait, guys. Guys, I'm saved. We just need last right or pog. Because then I can... Okay, wait. We are good. We're not really good, but we're good. We're better than we were before. We just need one of the two, then I can redeem the other one. Okay? Top up time, guys. Woohoo. We don't stop, guys. Stopping is for quitters. We're not a quitter. We... Grab 3 5-stars again. Holy shit. Guys, let's take a look. How many weapon pulls do I have? Oh! 110 weapon pulls. I can guarantee a 6-star weapon. Oh! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 3 5s again. Hog or last right, chat? Hog or last right? Oh, give it to me early, man. What the? P5 fluorite in one pull. This is literally maxed fluorite, by the way. P0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one singular pull. And I'm pretty sure P5 is max. She can ruin me. Yeah, she can ruin me too. P5 fluorite in one pull. Holy cinema. All right, come on. Hog or last right?
Albion Online is a sandbox MMORPG in which you write your own story instead of following a laid-out path. Explore a vast open world. Everything you do has an impact on Albion's player-driven economy. Every piece of equipment is crafted by players from resources gathered by players. The equipment you wear defines who you are. Switching from knight to magician is as easy as swapping your armor and weapon, or be a combination of the two. Venture deep inside dungeons and discover wealth and danger in equal measure. Relax by retreating to your personal island, where you can build a home, grow crops, and raise animals. Grab a fishing pole and head for Albion's rivers, lakes, and oceans. Join a guild, play together, take part in massive player versus player battles, and claim your piece of the world. This is Albion Online.
He's spending money on my soul.
Please. No. Okay.
Are we
We're
ready?
almost there, guys. We're almost there.
I'm ready.
Please. Yes. Yes. Please. Pause for last right. Alright, 6-star. Come on, lock in. Lock in, Big Daddy. 1.
Catcher. Op team Z7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Catcher.
Ember, Knight of the Order of Steel Oath, reporting as bound.
That Mavica?
Alright. This one's gonna be tough, guys. This one's gonna be tough.
Arknights.
Dang, why I do that? Hey, this on the phone?